Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your big dog, Cujo Hendrix, and we in the cup with it, man. Welcome to the InDaCut Podcast. I got a special guest in the building today. But before we get into that, I just want to give a special thanks to all y'all that's been tuning in, listening, subscribing. Go ahead. There's some new content that's been dropping. You know, I've been heavy on dropping content. I got some showcases, interviews that I just did that just dropped. So go check those out. My last interview with HB Benai. Go check that out and his performance. But I really do just appreciate y'all coming through and just supporting the kid. Because if it wasn't for y'all, shit, I would be doing this for nothing. So definitely fuck with y'all, and I hope y'all continue fucking with the kid. But before that, let's get into the intro. Yo, what's up? It's your big dog, Cujo Hendrix. And if you're looking for some serious ass, messy ass, no substance ass podcasts, DJ academics in the motherfucking basement but talking shit but never come outside, this ain't no motherfucking 85 South, but we finna rip your mouth out, Joe Budden. But we gon' critique that music, sway. You ain't got the answers. This ain't no motherfucking Queen Radio, but we finna get into some things. Jason Lee, even he knew it ain't no show if you ain't a little messy. Drake. But I'm back in the cut trying to get rich like Roddy, but just getting released shoddy. I ain't no motherfucking Wendy Williams. I ain't no Soulja Boy, but you can find me on YouTube. Then motherfucker, you can turn this podcast off right now because all you gonna get is some real shit from your very own Cujo Hendrix and friends. Real opinions, real reactions, real conversations, music, and fashion podcasts. Yo, welcome back, gang. We got a special guest in the building today, man. It's going to be a lit show. He is a Chicago rapper, native. Let's give it up for Reverb, man. How you feeling?
I'm great, man. Blessed to be here, man. Appreciate you for having me, dog.
No cap, anytime, man. We was just chopping it up before this. We had some good conversations. So.
Definitely great dialogue.
Yeah. How you feeling, though?
Man, I'm blessed. I'm glad to be here. Complaining wouldn't do too much of a justice.
Yeah, for sure. It's Sunday.
Yeah, it's Sunday, man.
But yeah, man, I just want to appreciate you coming through, though. Just coming, showing support. And vice versa. Like, I'm doing the same with this all for just to support the artist. So we're going to get into it. I want to play a little game called This or That. Okay. So the first question is, Backwoods or Dutchess?
Backwoods.
Oh.
Don't even ask me that, bro. Don't even ask me that, G.
For sure. I hit Backwoods, but they're a lot for me sometimes.
A little harsh.
Yeah.
Bro, them Dutchess, though.
That's what you see. That's what I'm smoking,
yeah,
right?
I mean, the gold pack, you can't be... I ain't gonna be mad at that, but like,
look, Dutch, give me a sponsor or something.
Yeah, but hey, give me the True Raps, the Backwood, Rush Cream, Honey Bourbon.
That Honey Bourbon, he naming them. Oh yeah, see, look, he know, he for sure with it. All right, Harold to Uncle Remus.
Harold, I don't even think I ever had Uncle Remus. So.
Real? You like the second person to say that?
Yeah, I don't think I mean, but. Yeah, Harold.
Harold,
so,
I mean,
yeah, but I ain't even gonna get into the man. Nah, just Heroes, man.
All right, Cubs or White Sox?
I actually just went to a White Sox game, so I'm gonna have to say White Sox.
White Sox, and they won. So
yeah.
I mean, the only thing with the White Sox is that they team just a little younger. I think that makes them more attractive to the area.
Yeah, I guess we gravitate towards it. Yeah, so
yeah, that's all. But Future or Young Thug?
Future. Ooh, wait. Nah. Actually, I ain't gonna get too political, but like, I'd say Future.
Yeah.
Cause Future, like,
right answer.
For me, he more so like. Nah, man. We think, Future, man.
No, go ahead. What we gonna say? Cause I agree. Shit, I agree. I fuck with you. I feel like Future started a lot of the shit that we hear now.
Yeah, I would say like
when it comes to like that,
the way that Future utilizes like the vocal enhancement, like auto tune, I feel like that changed the game.
For
like,
sure.
In my opinion. And I feel like Young Thug, like, yeah, like, he get us, you know what I'm saying, turn lit, like, we got that era of, like...
He followed that train.
Bro, like, yeah, I feel like, but Future, he really, like, set certain stuff apart. Like, kind of like how T-Pain used the auto-tune in the way, but people tried to stigmatize him with the, he can't sing for real. But it was like, nah, he got them, he got pipes, you feel me? But, yeah he definitely...
Yep, and Future got that stigma, too, when he first came out. This mumble rap, auto-tune, blah, blah, blah. But, all right, the next one is Drake or Kendrick Lamar?
Bro, come on now, bro. I'm a hip-hop head, so Kendrick every day, but Drake, he got them too. Like everybody try not to give people flowers in the same breath. Like Drake, he got some punches he could pull. You feel me? But Kendrick, yeah, he definitely like his approach is more so intentional. I feel like.
Yeah,
so,
that's why I fuck with it. That's why I fuck with it. And it's real. It's just straight to the point. Ain't no sugarcoating or being around the bush for sure. Call or text. Which one you prefer?
I ain't gonna lie, call me, cause if you text me, I'm gonna respond.
If I would choose when to respond.
Like, I'm gonna respond, but like it's like if you call me, like I'm gonna be present. Like,
I see what you're saying. But yeah, exactly. When texting, you just go respond when you feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
No bad. All right. Drill music or trap music?
I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna be funny, but I don't really rock with either one. For real, like, I don't listen like to it. Like that's not my cup of tea.
For sure.
But, like I feel like if I say one, then I'm saying the other.
Yeah,
like that's what like so yeah. I ain't. That's not really like my.
So what's your cup of tea? More like hip hop,
like hip hop, like neo soul. Like I like I got a homie. He produced like lo-fi. Like I could listen to some lo-fi music. Like I like smooth with things. Like something you can drive to, ride to. Like I don't want to be up here all day. I want to be able to be right here, be content.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
All that is extra.
I feel you.
But it's audience for it though.
For sure, yeah. Deep dish or thin crust pizza?
Deep dish. Oh my goodness. Deep dish. I fuck a deep dish up. But the thing is, like,
you like the first person.
Bro, I could fuck a deep dish up, but you can't.
Out of like 17 episodes, you was the first person to say deep dish pizza, G.
But I'm not gonna go to like Vegas and be like, yeah, give me. No. I got 5 brothers. We go get the motherfucker.
Yeah, for sure.
Thin crust, but like, so shit. But if I could choose, like, it ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be.
Where you get it from?
Where I'm gonna get it from?
Yeah.
I'm either go get.
Cause like the only place. Go ahead. I'm not even finna say.
What? I get Giordano's.
Okay, yeah. That's why when I think of deep dishes, Giordano's.
Yeah, but like that's why. But if I go into Beggars, like they deep dishes, like it'll choke you.
Cause they thin crust is already thick as hell.
But like you would be.
They thin crust is already thick as fuck. So imagine they deep dish.
Yeah,
that deep
so
dish probably
like,
another level.
So yeah, I go there for that. But like, just pizza, boy.
Oh, yeah.
All day, I'm gonna get some Beggars, thin crust, call it a day.
For sure, yeah. I fuck with Beggars.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a spot up north called JB's. Check them out. They good as hell.
I bet.
All right, so Instagram or Facebook?
Instagram. Facebook became like the new Twitter or some shit. Like,
okay.
Like what the fuck? Like I don't even go on Facebook no more. I set my posts like on Instagram to post automatically on Facebook now because I don't even be one. I'm
entertain.
Like it's.
I just go. I ain't gonna lie. I go in there for the bullshit, just for some entertainment.
Some people be funny as hell though. They definitely got their jokes.
Yeah. Where? What do you call this building? Willis Tower or the Sears Tower?
Well, everybody. Well, shit. Wait, what? Damn.
Like, if you see that building, you had like people from somewhere come. What would you call that building? Like off.
I might be politically incorrect.
Okay.
No, I might be politically incorrect and say
Sears Tower.
Yeah, like I'd just be like Sears Tower, but like everybody be like, but isn't that? I'd be like, yeah. So it's just like a correction, but yeah.
For sure. All right, for sure. No, yeah, because I still say Sears. All right, how you say this? And this came into a little English class, but I just be wanting to see the Chicago grammar. All right, Illinois. You say Illinois or Illinois?
Illinois.
All right.
It don't sound right saying noise. Illinois. Like
Illinois. I ain't gonna lie. I got corrected. Like I want to say a couple months back, I had said it. Chicago, Illinois. They like Illinois.
Where you? Who taught you that? Who taught you that?
I was like, what? Illinois. I'm like, what? I had to go look at it.
Yeah.
The S is silent.
The S is silent in the mug. Wait.
That's that CPS, man. Let me stop.
The charter school.
I was screaming. All right, but I just want to get a little listeners a little background of who you are and stuff like that. So what part of the city are you from?
Southside Roseland.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you out there off 95th?
Yeah.
Near the Hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's high school you go to?
Butler.
Okay.
Butler College Prep. It's a noble school.
I heard of them.
Yeah.
I think I had a couple people from at my school that transferred from there to my school.
Yeah, Butler connected right to Corliss, so people forget it's even there.
Yeah, I heard of Butler though for sure. And then I know you said that you for college you went to Columbia. What was your graduating class?
Well, I didn't even graduate. Crazy thing is, I dropped out.
Well, so what year did you start Tyshik? I know you probably went after me because
2022, but I really went 2023.
Okay. Yeah, so I had already dropped out too. I had dropped out during COVID.
Everybody go to Columbia and drop out.
Right.
But Columbia I got some scholars up in there too. Shout out my boy Capone.
For sure. Yeah, I know a couple people out of Columbia that graduated. But during COVID, that shit had got a little tough.
Yeah, I know they had, like, the dorm situation was crazy.
Yeah. And I didn't even stay on campus. And in school, I was just, like, barely, like, not paying to go there. Because financial aid.
Yeah.
But then when that year of COVID hit, that 2020, going into that fall semester, that spring semester or whatever, because, yeah, it hit in March or some shit like that. So, yeah, going into that spring semester, nigga, I didn't even go back because they wanted 4 bands and they had cut off the cuffs to sign up for classes. So, you know, sometimes you got to pay before, and then sometimes you get lucky and classes would be right before the due date or whatever your payment is. So you will be able to sign up for classes
And then,
and stay there another semester. But that shit came after it was time for me to pay.
Well, my academic advisor was petty, boy. I ain't even care. At that point, I was dealing with somebody that was setting me up for failure.
Oh, no. Yeah, see, I don't even think, did I ever even see my academic advisor?
That's a crazy thing. Like, I even set up meetings and schedule to be my academic advisor. They show up.
And, you know, shit, when I used to go in the office for that shit, and there'd be students waiting a long-ass time just to, like, see them. I'd be like, damn.
I think that...
I used to hate going in that goddamn office.
Overall, like, my experience at Columbia was great.
Yeah, I love,
a lot of amazing
I miss
people.
it. I ain't gonna lie, I miss it. Columbia was a great place to, like, it's like, if you an artsy person, you in the arts, Columbia is great. It's like, absorb as much the connections you could get, because that's, like, that's where you gain most of the shit big after college from. It's just your connections you got.
Yeah, that's college is like a great marketing tool. Like these are this is for everybody to really network. Like this is the biggest networking pool you'll probably find. Like certain people just say, you know, if they are artists and they're in a city, they just in a city. But when you go to a college, it's like you're around a bunch of people that's maybe in that field or connected to or adjacent. So it's like that's the biggest like networking pool you'll really find. You got to maximize on that.
Hell yeah. So how did you get your name Reverb? How did that come? And then how does that name really represent you as an artist?
Well, I don't know what everybody faith and believes is, but like realistically, it's crazy. And some people might not believe this, but I was walking down the street with some of my homies when I was like a freshman in high school. And at first I had like a cornball name, like it was like MP3, like King Jewel or something. It was like I had a couple different like, but I was walking down the street and I was with this group that I was associated with at the time, and I was like, man, I need a new name, man. So I was like, man, I'm gonna just pray about it. So I was walking down the street, and like something just echoed in my head. It was like Reverb. Like literally, it's crazy. Like it sounded like that, like yo head voice. I don't know. And I was just like, man, like what do they even mean? And I looked it up, and it was like a continuous and serious effect, like the actual Webster version of it, because you know musically it's the audio effect, but then I was like, I
like, feel that.
That's it. And then after that, everybody was just like it latched on. Then everybody started calling me Verb for short, like so. And I picked up Verb to Action, but like I feel like it applies to me first is Reverb, because I feel like my music it leaves a continuous and serious effect on people. Like I'm not out here making music just to I feel like I'm a current time artist. Like I rap about my life, what I go through, and I feel like everybody say that, but I feel like everybody want to put a twist on it.
Yeah.
Some people, you know, they want to pitch their perspective first so they can control the narrative, and I feel like providing both and all perspective and just like your transparency is what we need in the world right now. So like that's what I give, a continuous and serious effect and verb to action. Like you come to me, I'm gonna get it done. You want a 16, you want to, you know what I'm saying? You want a cipher, you want whatever. Like I get it done.
This nigga then before the interview, he told me about a showcase he had to put together. He got that bitch done.
He did.
And had to do a what? 20-minute set.
20-minute set.
After that.
And the 15 during the other one.
Huh?
And the 15 during the other one.
Right, and then he had to do 15 in the other interview. I mean, the other performance within the showcase. Like, and you was there from what, 9 to 2 a.m.?
I was there from, I had to set up at 6:30. So I was there for like 6 to like 2. Yeah. 32:45.
That shit was crazy. So talk to us about like your artist and like describe your sound.
Well, to start off, like me as an artist, I'm actually working on this new genre, and I feel like I'm hitting the ballpark of where I'm trying to go, but I feel like I want to be so precise that when I apply pressure, that something break. So that genre is called palate cleanse music, and it's to change the appetite of the listener. And I feel like everything that I make is a byproduct or a misstep, a mistake, or a success of getting towards that. So I feel like that's me as an artist. I'm getting to the point of where I will be cleansing the palate of the masses. So, yeah.
Okay. I fuck with that. That's dope. I fuck with that whole logic. That's hard as fuck.
Gratitude. I appreciate it.
So we know you're from Chicago, from the Southside. Would you say Chicago has any effect on how you want to make this change in music and just providing the sound of music and the way you deliver music?
Yeah. I feel like when I first started like trying to even perform, I was running around the city trying to like find somewhere to do it at. Like me and my boys, we was just like hungry. Yeah. And I feel like it's a place for you to want to grow up and be a basketball player. Yeah. Because you got basketball teams. You want to be a football star, athlete, anything. You got that outlet. But when you're an artist, you don't. When you're a creative, it's like, it's a talent show, but then you don't have nobody like pushing you or like, oh yeah, you can do this. Like I started off in choir. Like I was a tenor section leader and I was singing. And with that, it was just like, man, one of my first real performances was at Chicago State. Oh, wow. Crazy thing is, I met Heavy Crowns, and I was like he different. That he performed a song called Absolutely. I was with just like my people, and it's like, man, we had to go all the way to a college, and I'm a freshman in high school to try and like perform. They had some little open mic, and we just popped up. Oh, wow. And it's like, man, we had to go to, they had the Social Works open mics. They had Chancellor open mics. We would go downtown, all get on the bus to go, like, we traveling all these distances. We going all the way downtown from 103rd. Right. Like, just to be part of. Just to be a part. And it's like. Get yourself out there. Yeah. And I feel like it's other people with that hunger, too, that was lacking. So it's like, once I started seeing that, it's like, it's a pocket for everything, but we got to travel too far. So now the people that I'm seeing and I'm talking to about doing these things, I can't go back home and say that because it's like they don't see that. Yeah. So now I feel like I'm a staple and an example that like we can do it and we can like take the reins and control and be like, like we got this now. So like now I'm curating and I'm putting it together and I can go back to the South Side and have a showcase or go back to my school and be a guest and perform. It's like I'm doing something to provide if y'all want to come to the studio, y'all can come through. Like I'm a event and studio manager, like slide, like opening the outlet. So like pouring back in. So I feel like that's what it is for real.
For sure. And you bring up putting on showcases and stuff, and I know that's one of the things you really do outside of music and stuff. Um, Tell me, how did that start? I know you have like a platform, entertainment company you call Boombox.
Born from a Boombox.
Born from a Boombox.
Yes, sir.
And tell us about that and how that all came about.
Well, it started with that showcase I was telling you about before. It was called Clever Ciphers.
Okay.
I started with that, and I really put like my all into it because I had a bro. He passed that we actually started making like music together. Like he passed from epilepsy.
Oh wow.
And the first real showcase that I had that was called Clever Ciphers was on like it was like around his anniversary. So like I dedicated it to him. So like as today it was like a staple. Like I had a whole mindset of like, man, I want him to be a part of whatever it is that I brand myself with first. Yeah. So whoever's around, like, this is my foundation and this is what I'm leading with. Yeah. So after transitioning from Clever Ciphers, I really, still have it near and dear to my heart. But I knew that elongating my like mourning and grief process wouldn't be able to propel the people around me as far as they needed to go because it was only limited into like they wouldn't be able to share that with me. Yeah. Like that was for me alone, and I had that moment. And now like Born from a Boombox was always an idea that I had, and it was like, okay, like I was watching Step Up. That's where the idea even came from. It's Step Up 3. And bro had his name was like Luke or something. He told Moose like, bro, beef at. Oh, he told him like, you're born from a boombox. And I was like, man, my pops make music. Man, like I'm born from a boombox too. Like, and after that, like I took that like all my life, and now it's like a moment for me to make something for the hearts that beat for music. Like that's that's one of our little slogans. Like, cause music make the world go round, and that's really where the showcases lie. I want to make a safe space for everybody to showcase themselves and be vulnerable and actually be here and be like, I'm here for a showcase. Right. Like, I'm not here to, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not here just to party.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody has these experiences where we going out, like we getting lit and we not even paying attention to the artist performing. Right. Like, it's not really, I say it's like a glimpse. It's not really an experience. We just want to have the moment on camera that look good, boom, we could post it. Right. And then after we get something like that, we move on and try and find the next viral or a decent moment that everybody can just like share around. Yeah. I want to have like D&D events where people come in and put their phone on D&D and we just all in here. You can only talk to the people that's around you. Up in here, that's what you here for. That's what you pay for. You paid to be in here. Right.
Like, it's true, cause like I go this past year. This was on my vision board. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm high. I'm a little, but yeah, I have a vision board. I did a vision board for 2024. Put a lot of shit on there that I wanted to do. One of the things on there was to go to a lot of festivals and concerts this year. And I have been to a lot of concerts this year and festivals. And one thing I have noticed when I go to concerts, I love concerts because I love music. And I go see the artists that I like, and I know they're going to probably bring a vibe or the excitement that I'm looking for. Right. So I go to these people, and also throughout those times, I watch the crowd, and I just be watching people, and I just analyze, because I'm a very observant person. Look, I'm a Virgo, and that's one thing about us. We step into a room, we ain't the first person to speak. We just quiet, we looking around, we just observing everything. And for me looking, people don't, like, there be people that's involved. Everybody's involved. They lit. They're in the moment. But everybody's, like, lit through their phone. Like, the phone is, like, when you look at the crowd, phones be up in the air. Everybody's looking at the phone while it's right. The performance is right here. But everybody's on their phone watching it through the phone. And it's just like, y'all, we not really in tune for real.
What's going on? Like...
Because, like, we all literally watching through the phone when this whole time is right there. So, I be holding it watching, but it's just like, damn, we kind of get lost in that, like, realm of, like, the internet. Yeah. And it's, like, involved, and it's just like, because back in the day, my one artist I had on here, like, in the beginning season, he said something like, go look at the DMX performance he had. It was like at that festival. I forgot the festival name. But literally, it was in a time when there wasn't no phones or none. Right. The crowd it was a bunch of different types. It was all kinds of people. It was black, white, anybody, Mexican. It was all different types of people in the crowd. Right. everybody just in the moment. It wasn't no phones. There wasn't no such thing as phones. So everybody just in the crowd dancing.
Having a good time.
Having a good time. Everybody lit to this shit. Now, like, they do like the mosh pit. That shit be looking crazy, but it just be like, it's just everybody.
I feel like that stuff, even like to an extent, is crazy. It's like the mosh pits be.
That should be deadly.
It's like y'all throwing bows in there. Y'all get like I'll be like, man, I.
In my lifetime, I've been to a lot of festivals. I've been going to festivals since I was down there like 16, 17. And I've been in some mosh pits. The shit is crazy.
Man, no.
And I'm tall already. I'm about 6'1". And I'm in there dying like heat, sweat, body heat, suffocation.
Everybody holding on. And then everybody up in there, arms up. Like, somebody must be, at least two of y'all must be. I'm not finna
so fucking
I'm not finna be.
That shit stink. That's the worst.
You will not see me.
Not no more, G.
You will not see me. I can't do it.
The last time I said that was when I was in the Denzel Curry mosh pit. I got caught in it. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah, I mean, but he.
I ain't know. I didn't know him though at the time. My homie knew him, so he kind of put me on. He like, this Denzel, let's go. So we go, nigga. I was not ready. Nigga. I was not ready. Nigga, we damn near about to fall on the ground.
Yeah, and then if somebody do fall, it's like...
They don't give a fuck.
They not even like, oh, y'all, let me help. Like, nah, they just trampling. Like, huh. Everybody stumping, jumping. Like...
You getting stumped out
like you
at a festival. It's crazy.
They got 50 feet on your head.
No bad. And that's like...
You walking away looking like a doormat. Like, I ain't finna.
Not a doormat, G. No bad. Because you come out dirty.
Come out looking like that. Looking like the entrance of Walmart.
Screaming. Oh, man. Not Walmart. You already know Walmart look dirty as fuck when you walk in already.
So, it's all them carts and shit.
Not even Target? Oh, man. I'm screaming. I'm fucking screaming, G. Oh, man, hard.
You ain't gonna have spikes and shit on your head. Like, that's crazy. Man.
No, but for sure. I fuck with the festivals and shit. But, yeah, the mosh pits, that shit would be crazy. Yeah. But that's what's up that you want to do those showcases and bring that type of environment back to the club scene. Because you also be saying that, too, like. Motherfuckers don't even be like, performing in the clubs like that no more.
Yeah, you don't see it. Like
even like for some nights it should just be like random people performing throughout the club night. Like that should be something dope. Like, that's raw as hell. Like it always don't gotta be. We don't have to always book a motherfucking celebrity.
For everybody to come out. Yeah. Like it's people that's in the city that's performing at a high level. It's not just people that's up here that's just bro, it be people that be on stage that have they performing tracks and be up in that just like they'll have they song playing. They'll have not the words is out. They over their song. Yeah. Hey. Like, bro, and they not moving. They just standing in front of everybody and they just expect everybody
the track play.
Yeah, and they letting everybody just listen. Like if we wanted to hear you.
We could have just left it to the DJ.
You could have just airdropped the link on stage and said, everybody, just put y'all headphones on real quick. Because it's people that's out here that have performance tracks that only got the hook in there. Yeah. And then, you feel me, then they got a couple ad-libs maybe, and they rapping they whole verses.
That sounds like one of your pet peeves. Don't perform with your track.
Bro.
I feel like there's a lot of artists that came out here and said the same thing.
Ask anybody that came to the dojo. Ask anybody that came in there who was people wasn't they came in there and they was already on point. Like people was coming in there already had performance tracks and was like I'm here like like and it's like that intention like to detail
says a lot too.
It says a lot. Like when you go up there and you like I want them to actually hear my voice. I'm sharing a part of me with y'all. Like, as an artist or anybody that's grabbing a mic, I want y'all to receive that in some way, even if you're not even, like, taking it in and it's like, oh, yeah, man, that was my favorite performer. Like, you're here.
Right.
You saw my name on the bill. like when you got a ticket or even when you walked up and it's gonna be different artists performing. You ain't know who was gonna be in here tonight.
Right, exactly.
And I've been at showcases where artists have changed my whole perspective of like how I want to do something. Now I want to go in the studio.
Right.
Like
they got some motivation.
Yeah, like but we don't want to go to somebody else's stuff if we not making it. You know what I'm saying? If we don't got the controller, it's like we not overseeing it. We not going out and networking and tapping in with other people or collaborating on events. Yeah. Like that's what I want to do as well. Like the club scene is cool too. Like we can be up in but let's perform. Like let's have people coming up in here having a good time, walking through like wireless mics and having good times. Like imagine for real performing happy through a club. Like that's just a random shit, like random, bro. But like,
but everybody already gonna be, lit.
Soon as you hear that song, you in a club and it's like, but damn.
But you always want to do rapping? Like you always want to rap? Like when was the time? Like when did you start taking rapping serious, or when did you like find rap? Or hip hop? Let me say.
Like when I was younger, I started off like I played the guitar. My auntie, she played, and she had taught me when I was like 5, 7. So I was like learning chords and stuff. Okay. But I dabbled and dabbled. But then I would dance, and then I started beatboxing. I don't know why I started doing it, but like it was always just something I just randomly would do. Like when I hear music. Yeah. And my uncle had asked me one day like, "Where you learn it at?" And he was like, "Look up Dougie Fresh." And I was watching my little brother. He was watching this show called Yo Gabba Gabba, and Biz Markie was on there, and he was beatboxing. Yeah. And then I was like, "Oh yeah, who? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who is? You know what I'm saying? Who are these people?" So I started like correlating all of these events, and then I had this little spy watch. It had a little thing where you could do voice memos. It had a little bro, and a little camera. It was the worst graphics you would ever think of. But like, I really was just there for the recorded thing. But I would just like I write little songs, and then I like try and I record it on the little watch. So like I would do that, and then like as I got older, I would always just write in a notebook in school because I was one of the kids that talked too much, but I was like smart, so I would get like sat in the front of the classroom or something. So I would just write. Like after I finish my work, I'm sitting the projector screen right here, and I'm sitting to the right of it, and I'm just like in the notebook, like just writing because I'm done. Oh wow! And I wasn't writing bars at the time. I was just writing composition pages straight down, like, and it was just like, man, I would just show it to people. Like I wouldn't even rap it. I would just hand people to like, hey, like look at this, and they'd be like, oh, that's cold. Like you should do something with it like this, and they didn't even hear it, and it's just like. I thought that was cool, but I really started, you know what I'm saying, just falling in love with it. Like my pops made music, and it was something that I held on to, like in times where I would like see him, like, cause you know what I'm saying, it was broken household, but like in times he'll probably have a song with him when I saw him or something. Oh yeah, here, like I sent it to whoever, like email or something, and somebody put it on their MP3 player, and then like, okay, I'm listening to it off of his laptop, and it's just like some of those songs would chime through my head if I even like had a long enough feeling of like, damn, like I miss my pops or something, like I'm thinking of a track, you know, and it was just something that hung on to me. That's why when I said it's a Born from a Boombox thing, like it was like, oh yeah, like.
You resonate with that shit,
and I just, just led with it. High school was really that moment that I seen, like, this can be my thing, though, for real.
Okay, for sure. So let's take it back excuse me. Let's take it back a bit. I seen you drop the album back in 2023 called Soul Brothers. That's a total of 11 songs. Tell me the vision of dropping that album. And was that, like, your first project that you had dropped?
That was my first like project that I dropped that I owned.
Okay.
Everything else that I dropped was like SoundCloud, YouTube.
Oh, okay.
When I graduated high school, it was 2021, and my first year in college was really 2022. And I met this producer, and like my bro, he had passed, so I told you I didn't end up going to college end of 2021. I went to top like what was that spring semester of 2022, and I finished the year out.
Okay.
So I made the album, and it was dedicated to him.
Right.
You know, so I was just like, man, I met this producer, and we just like worked the whole school year, and we really recorded majority of the album in like 2 weeks. It was crazy because we would like when we met, we linked up. Like it was just like, man, like let's work, and we was just like whatever time, like we get into the studio and we in there till 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and he had the studio in his dorm, so it was just like we was in there kicking it.
Yeah.
So
that's what's up,
man.
Was that hard balancing the school and doing the music at the same time or not?
Nah, it was like one breath because I said I'm here to do music. Like, so I would make even like classwork involved in my music. So like they would say, "Oh, could you guys do like a 5-page paper or whatever the case may be?" And I'd be like, "Hey, can I just do like I got this album I'm finna drop, right?" so I'd be like, if I do like a little documentary or something, would y'all like
accept that?
Yeah, accept that. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's cool," and I just like that'd be my way of getting through. Anything else, it was just like I gotta be in class.
Right. So. Do you write your music or is it all freestyle?
Nah, I write my music. Like I can freestyle, but if you catch me freestyling, don't take me serious. Like I'm gonna say some outlandish whatever, crazy, like. But when I write, that's what I drop. Like I got one song that I've ever dropped that I freestyled the whole track, and that's on that album, Soul Brothers. It's called Dear Lord, Dear Father. It was actually a prayer.
Yeah, I heard that was actually on my list as one of my favorites on there. So, yeah, I fuck with that song.
Yeah, it was just like so simplistic, airy.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, Prophet. Shout out Prophet, man. He one of the coldest producers I ever worked with, bro.
For sure.
And that track, I literally he left the studio. I pressed record. I don't even know. I think he was trying to show me whatever DAW he was using at the time. But I think he ended up like coming in there and just like, all right, come on. I said I'm gonna just pray.
For sure.
And it was a conversation with God that whole song. So that was my reality. It wasn't making it wasn't no ad libs on that track. It was just straight that verse. So man, it was crazy. So
damn. So since you was always put to the test with always performing 20 minutes sets, how long do your sets be there? Like now, like when you do showcases and stuff.
Majority of the time, like it's I don't want to say it's hard to get booked, but like when you putting on the showcases, I guess it seemed like people see it as like you don't really need the opportunity at a showcase. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I perform like realistically, I have like 30-minute sets that I have prepared or stuff like that. Maybe I got like 45 minutes or something that I can't perform. But like I haven't really done too many sets that have been more than like 15 to 20 minutes this year. Yeah, definitely. So I hosted though, like hosting to do something decent, but like performing, like it's more so like 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah.
That's still a decent amount of time. So since you dropped that project, I seen you even been like on a single drop, like kind of like run. You have dropped Mama's House, Shadows, and Ode to the Game.
Yeah, Ode to the Game.
Yeah, and those are your most recent ones that you just dropped. And then you got one that just dropped though with Kahari, not recently, called Backpack Rap. Tell me about that. And like, what does Backpack Rap mean? Like, what does that mean?
Actually, we had this lock-in. It was called like Flower Pot Lock-in. I'm event manager and studio manager for the Garden of Rhythm. And
I see that too.
CEO, he had left, right, for like 2 weeks. He had, took a trip. And I was like, bro, I'm going to have a lock-in while you, gone, because I want to bring people to, like, just bring some, like, attention to the space and just, we working. I'm going to show you, we working and whatnot. Right. So, man, I got in that special was just, like, he on FL just cooking. Yeah. And Kahari, we just all sitting around. We just, like, the loop was just... Yeah. And then we just like, man. Kahari said the first line, it was like, he said, this that backpack rap. I got my hoodie on or something like.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even really the words. It was just a sound. And he put backpack rap on it, and it's like, yeah, like we leading with that.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the staple, the backpack rap.
Yeah,
and
I fuck with it though.
What it mean though, I feel like in the song it was like us getting our ones and twos off. Like we both dropouts. We got a backpack full of things that we've acquired over time, but like we a dropout, so they think that we don't need it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like it was more so us having a statement of being people that have, you know, the utilities to succeed, but you know, we just getting started. Like this just our introduction to tell y'all, we here still. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that was
I fuck with it. Yeah, I fuck with the record, man. It's hard. Y'all definitely both did y'all shit. Y'all popped it.
Gratitude.
So since you've been dropping singles and stuff, would you like have an album or something coming soon in 2025 or like an EP or mixtape?
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't want to say too much, but
for sure.
I've been working with my dog, Very Special Ed.
Yeah.
He is a different breed. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with him if y'all need production.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Anything, beats, whatever. But we've been working on something very amazing, and I feel like it's going to change the game. And I also have been working on, like, my new genre, palette cleanse music. Right. And you would be the first to hit us, I guess, that the album will be the first step of like instilling that into the world. So palette cleanse, the album will be coming in 2025.
So y'all stay tuned.
Lock in with that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, y'all can all get y'all, you know what I'm saying, bows off right now. But yeah, it's cool, man. It's gonna be Boombox World 2025.
For sure. We gonna definitely be locked in and stay tuned with that. I think I was going to ask you something. Oh, with very special ed, how did that relationship start? Was that in school as well?
Actually, no. I met him through like I was working with Creative Sessions for a time period. We did some showcases. And we did like a couple different like events together, and then like we more so like hit it off on like not just like working together, but just like conversation.
Yeah,
like so. Then after that, like we just had some ideas that we bounced off the wall with each other, and they just came to life. And like since then, we just been like just locked in.
Yeah, that's what's up. No, I've been seeing his name around on social media, you know, doing this and stuff. So yeah, y'all lock in with him. I see his work decent,
bro. Yeah, he wanted to like. I feel like we as artists, we don't see or get around a lot of people that push us to be better.
Yeah.
And a lot of us are searching for people that like push us to be better.
Sure.
And I feel like when I was doing Clever Ciphers, we always had this thing that we say like iron sharpen iron. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, Proverbs 27:17. It said that, you know what I'm saying, iron sharpen iron.
Yeah. Right.
And I feel like if we work together, you know what I'm saying, to like, you know, as strong as we can, get on these tracks and like push each other to be our best, bro.
Yeah.
Our absolute best. Then we can have just more authentic results.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's an individual that definitely has like, you know, his intention to detail when it comes to his art.
Yeah.
And just like how affluent it is, you know, I feel like it's contagious. So he definitely like an artist that pushed me to, you know, be better, like to want to be like, oh yeah, you hear somebody shit and it's like, nigga, I bet, nah, I got you, cool. I'm gonna send you like,
so it'd be like, so you don't mind like a friendly competition.
I don't. Like we'll get on tracks and then
I'll rap you, motherfucker. I feel like that's how it should be.
That's how it should be. Like literally, we got tracks that it's like he done got on there. It's like, nigga, I ain't gonna rewrite my verse, but like you definitely did what you had to do on that motherfucker. Like, so yeah, like
now I'm not gonna rewrite my verse.
Now I'm not gonna do it, but shit, like I know I did my thing too. I stood my ground.
No cap.
Like, and I think that's the thing. It's the pure balance of like, everybody. It's like in this type of marathon that we in, or when we building towards everything, or when we working towards something with another in collaboration, at some points we got to step back. It's a give and take. And once we acknowledge that, even in music, somebody can be a stronger voice on a track to lead it and have that moment to shine. Like, it's an orchestra.
Yeah.
And once we understand that, like, you got to understand what instrument you are. And then once you find those instruments, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, play your role, man, because you going to have your moment to shine just like everybody else. And I feel like that's what we honor in our crafts. Yeah.
And I feel like that's what Chicago needs too, like, itself. Like, that lesson of play your role and wait for your turn. Yeah. Everybody gonna make it. It's just everybody's time comes at a different moment, you know?
Yeah, so that don't mean don't look at the motherfucker while he getting up there. Like, support that. Like, support each other. Like, what y'all be on? Like, look at him, be like, he doing what needs to be done.
For sure.
Yeah.
Who would you say inspires you when it comes to music?
Ooh. This might be a little redundant because I just said it's about one of my peers, but like my peers, like the people that's creating, that's making high caliber music. Like, I don't even listen to a lot of like mainstream music like at all. Like, if you look at my playlist, if I can show you right here, so I can show you. Hold on. Like you see, what's crazy? You can look right there. It's not.
No, nobody that y'all would know.
Like, y'all, like, it's.
They all look like all local artists,
Yeah, like, it's.
Up and coming artists.
Up and coming artists. Like, if I scroll down, like, this is me scrolling down past that.
Yeah, that's yours,
Yeah, like, I listen to the people around me that I create and that I, like, high velocity. I feel like they deserve to stream more than the people that's getting it. Like, people are sharing people's songs that they don't even know. But people that they know are making music that's crazy. Yeah. And it's like, we not even giving them a little stream. Like, you don't know what that 0.07 cent could do for a nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true,
at that point, like, it's just, I'm invested in the community and the people that's around me.
Yeah.
So that's really what I'm listening to and, like, what inspired me for real. Because I'm creating because I had a heart to create. So if I know that I'm not the only one doing it,
for sure,
and even if I am, I'm doing it for the ones that either lost their way or that's still fighting for it. Yeah. So, yeah.
That's what's up. What's your most memorable moment you had in your music career so far, or just being, out here doing the footwork?
Crazy. I performed at Millennium Park.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I performed with a couple dope artists like Law Huey, Mari Red, Rizzo Richie, I don't know if you know him, and Billy Branch. He a old like jazz, I believe. That was like, bro, it was blues. It was, the name of the whole thing was Hip Hop Child of Blues.
Oh, okay.
So Billy Branch was like, the collaborator of the event or the feature artist and whatnot. But like, bro, it was my first time, like, that stage, it was crazy. Like, I saw myself, this projector on the back. I'm like, bro, man, my mom made it. And man, and the craziest thing is, that was the moment that I knew that God was real.
Yeah.
Like, another moment that just, like, make sure that you see him working in the midst of, like, we think that we doing the groundwork, but, like, God see us, and he is also
making sure we straight. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He goes before you, so he making sure that, like, everything's straight. He's seeing all of this, and what we pray for. Like, I got a video. If I could pull it up in my phone, I could find it. Basically, me and my homies, we all snuck into Millennium Park. It was like after hours, it was night. Right after leaving the open mic, because we downtown. We not, you know what I'm saying? So we walking around, we like, I bet. So my homie, he jumped and slid down. You know the little silver
little thing, yeah.
Bro, he jumped down and slid down and hurt his ankle. Mind you, we still sneaking. So like, okay,
he
get
limping,
up. You
right.
feel me? So like, we get on the stage, right? And it's pitch black. We out here pull our phones out like, y'all, hey, this what we doing, y'all. this what we doing, y'all.
Right.
We gonna be here one day.
Yeah.
Bro, tell me why just performing that, like I got to reenact that actual thing, like, and it's just like this what we doing, and it was
crazy.
like, man, like God see everything, and he here, you know.
He here and he watching.
Yeah.
But what is your writing process like? Does that take you a minute though, or no?
Realistically, no. Like if I have inspiration, like some days I go to the studio, like, and I can get a track done. Like, I can leave the studio with a track every day if I wanted to. But, like, writing is more so, like, if I hear it, sometimes you will hear something with it. Like, in my head, it's like I'm hearing the song is talking to me. So, like, I just put down whatever it say. Wow. And then sometimes it's like nothing. Like, so I got to come up with like, okay, what do I want to talk about? Yeah. And like, what do I feel when the song, like, just the instrumental is most of the time what like inspires something out of me. But if I can't find that inspiration within the beat, then like that's when the writing process gets like excruciating, because it's like, now I gotta like pull this, like, cause then you gotta really think about something. But I think those are the best moments, cause like when you go through pressure, that's when you find diamonds. So like you put yourself through that. Okay, what haven't I said? Yeah. Like, what am I going through right now? Am I going through something that I don't want to talk about? How can I talk about that, but without talking about it? And then like, I just try to just be real. What am I seeing? Like, asking myself those questions. It's like that's when I get the first couple lines, and once I get that flow, it's like once I start talking about something, I get long-winded. So I can write. I just be writing. Yeah. Then it'll be a matter of breaking down the bars. And then like, okay, do this, go here for real. Should I say what I said at the end? Like, then it's like I'm just puzzle pieces. Yeah, so, just putting it all together. Yeah, so.
Okay, for sure. So it seemed like you're more like locked in type shit. It ain't much. It's not much going on for real, like in the background. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Because some people be like to have like 100 people in their shit.
Yeah, I can't. Like, I mean, I like being in the studio with a lot of artists, but like if you just in the studio, like I'm just chilling. Like, I mean, my fiance will be in the studio with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I have a family session or something like that where like maybe like, you know, it'll be something intimate, and it's just not really like too much going on. Yeah. And with that being said, it's like all the extra stuff just be like extra. Like,
yeah, for sure.
I don't need a bunch of people up in here while I'm creating to like really get something out.
Yeah. So you say you have a fiance, and how old are you?
I'm 21.
21, and he told me this prior to like coming on to the interview, and I was like shocked because I'm like, damn, you 21? He don't look 21. This nigga look grown as hell, and he got like all these showcases he be putting together. So I'm just thinking this nigga got some experience in this shit. But you 21 and you got a fiance, that's you young as hell. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Look, I'm not here to bash it. It's just, you know, it's shocking to me for you being 21 and having a fiance, you know?
Yeah, I get that. But I feel like when you know, like, and I feel like at this point in my life, I wouldn't want to be like at these roads that I'm facing or at these cross points with anybody else. Like, finding a partner, a lot of people that
Yeah, bro, you're right about that, bro. Trying to find a partner now.
You know what I'm saying? It's
dating is the worst thing ever.
It's like it's not even just
in
like
today's time.
Pool. It's like more so like
people genuine.
It's like our objective in relationships is getting manipulated to something that's less pure than it is. And I feel like the crazy thing is, like, that's my high school sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? Like, my freshman year, like, she was there before the music. Like, a lot of people that I even, you know, was kicking it with or doing all these things, like, my past, like, when they say once you get to, like, a certain point in life, like, the people that you was kicking it with, you ain't gonna kick it with no more. Like, I guess I'm at that point in life, but literally, it ain't nobody else around, and I wouldn't want nobody else to be around except her at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a beautiful thing to have, because that's some solace that I can have.
And there's a shit. That shit is, in today's time, for me personally, is rare to find. Like, to be honest, like even somebody supportive of what you do, because there's like some people that like, from my experience being in the arts and doing the creative stuff, people be like, oh, like they try to make not fun, but like not take it serious.
Yeah,
it's like, man, you gotta really, it's real life going on. This is real life.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like our objective in life get manipulated, so now we think that family isn't a thing to like obtain. Like, just because I'm in a relationship or I'm engaged, I got a fiance, but we can enjoy life together. Yeah, for sure. Like, that don't mean just because you with somebody that y'all gotta
slow down.
Everybody got that baby mama mindset. That's what we at in life right now. Because everybody got this baby mama syndrome that they feel like, like, cause somebody locked in, that they gotta be like, they just waiting to get pregnant. Then like that's where everybody at. Like,
that's
true. I feel like at this point in life, it's also another option. Like, you can learn somebody while learning yourself. You feel me? Like, I think that once we sit down and actually think, what is it that we need, and you can express that to another person, if they can honor that, and
for sure.
And if they can make sure that in reciprocation they giving you that reciprocation that you desire, energy, and it's like y'all expectations are set, and y'all move towards that, like side by side, like. My fiance, she got her goals, you know what I'm saying, and I have mine. But like, if the only thing that would be different in life would be me not doing it with her, you know what I'm saying, and it's a choice to, do that. So like, making a choice to be with her is a beautiful thing to be able to decide every day. So I can still live life to the fullest. I can still like do it, but now I got somebody to share these memories with, and I feel like that's all we need. Like,
for sure.
The family can come later. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all
we
still
can go
young.
To, you know what I'm saying? We go to, I'm still young. Like, just, like people think, oh yeah, he in a relationship. Like, you old now. Like, I can go outside. I can do things, but I would rather be with my lady, because half you motherfuckers be tripping, and it's like everybody be
tripping.
Everybody be outside, and it's like, what's outside for real?
It's really nothing. But when you catch a good vibe, it's fun.
Yeah, you catch a good vibe, but the good vibe gonna be something that you remember in a week. Like, is it gonna be something you remember the next day? Because you were probably high, or you were probably drinking. And then it's like, you probably regretting it because you was high and you was drinking just to get through the night. And said, I would be at home high and I'd be drinking to a decent level, relax with my lady. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be me. I'm chilling. Like,
no bad.
I feel like,
when your lady out the way, doing your work, doing what you gotta do, for sure.
She crocheted me this hat. We chilling. I'm a chill.
That hard.
Chilling. I'm rolling the wood right now.
She crocheted.
Bro, I'm gonna write this song with my AirPods in, and she probably crocheting or TikTok. I don't care. I'm gonna be chilling. Like, that's how it is, and I feel like if there's more people that's on podcasts having conversations that's like glorifying relationships in a positive light, like everybody don't gotta be high and mighty, and we not perfect. And I'm not saying that for people that want my life. I'm not perfect at all. She's not perfect at all, but loving her imperfection make me better. Because love is the greatest mirror.
Yeah, fact.
So I feel like that's really like the grand scheme of things. When you find somebody that's your equal, it say in the Bible, bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. That mean that she my real. She a part of me. So if, you know what I'm saying, I gotta treat her like
treasure.
You know what I'm saying? Like treasure. Yeah, she worth more than silver and pearl, man. Going with you, man. Like, it's like, with that, being able to have that and nurture that and grow that, we need that in impoverished neighborhoods or in our communities. And we need more people standing up and advocating for the beauty of a whole house, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? A home, like, a lot of people, they got it, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, my this, my that, like,
I don't got that.
We don't got that, but we can also change the narrative. And I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna be on podcast. Y'all gonna see me on another podcast. Y'all gonna hear a conversation come, and I'm gonna talk about
For sure. They ain't wrong. You is not wrong. You know, that's your story. You know, that's your fiance. Y'all married for sure. Congratulations to both of y'all.
Thank you, man.
And blessings to y'all journey. And yeah, y'all keep going. Because like you said, our community, a lot of families don't got that, or a lot of kids. A lot of people we even know don't got that. So that's what's up. But you being so young and you put on the showcases and stuff like that, tell me, like, you have any advice for people that want to put on like showcases or start like doing stuff like that or putting on events?
I feel like the best advice that I can give is some advice that was kind of given to me in a way. I got this homie, his name Vio. He actually designed this. This is like one of the mock hoodies for BFAB merch. You know what I'm saying? So little boombox he did, and he told me, he was like, some people they overthink into stagnation, or they execute they thoughts like kind of like too fast. Like they trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, like when they get a thought, it got to be done right then and there, instead of like, okay, they get a thought and they just work on it. I think that if you got an idea and you want to do a showcase, or if you want to do something to where it's a experience for people, just do what you want when you go somewhere. If you start with what you want, then you'll find people that have a like interest. And after you see what people don't like about the things that you like, then you start to make it more catered to the people. And then after you start to, you know what I'm saying, check more stuff off the list, you'll start to see who your audience is. Then once you have your audience, just target them. And then expand your audience and make your audience bring more people from there it'll grow. And I feel like regardless of if it's 2 people, don't get discouraged. In the crowd, bro, doing showcases for $5, doing showcases for free, bro. Find people that actually care about what's going on, because when it's not about the money, those are the best times.
Facts.
When people don't care about who getting paid in this game, and it's like we out here and then we breaking stuff down the middle, whatever the case may be, like. But just having a product that got executed, and people that actually just see value in that first, and the money will come, and it will be, and it'll get handled how it needs to. But I would say, like, that's my best advice. Like, just make sure that you and the people around you are doing it for the right reasons. Once y'all find.
For sure. That's what's up. I stand by that a lot, because like even doing like this podcast, I had to tell myself, like, nigga, the money ain't gonna be there when you first do it. You're gonna have to be thugging it out. You investing a lot of time and money into it yourself, which is no problem, because like you say, if you love to do the shit that you like or whatever you're doing, you're gonna do that shit regardless and show your ass. So I fuck with that. But that's some dope advice. If he just dropped some gems on you. So if you want to go ahead and start any events or anything like that, go ahead and take that advice and do what you got to do with it. But is there anything outside of music that you're doing, like thing that you want to like push, or any business ventures you're doing outside of music that you want to push and present to the people?
Well, Born from a Boombox is an entertainment corporation, so like I make music. I'm an artist first, but like I feel like even in college, like I was going for like contemporary and urban arts and music business. I have like, I don't know, a certain like appreciation towards like the business, and like trying to like utilize it in the right way, or manipulate it in the right way to like where it can cater to us. And I definitely want to like establish Born from a Boombox like more so, but like from like somebody told me, Verb, one day you gonna have to not have your hands on everything. You can't be the one that like that's doing everything. Like it's good that you're doing it now and you appreciating it, but like one day you gonna have to like
Let it go
oversee and like delegate people to, you know what I'm saying, like, and it's gonna be people that's gonna show up.
Somebody recently told me the same thing about this shit, and I was just like,
you feel me?
I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, and it's like, but it's people that gonna come and they gonna treat your shit like it's they shit. You know what I'm saying?
See, but I'd be scared of that because I'd be like, man, like, can't find the people, like, finding people and trusting people with your baby or whatever. It just be a little like,
it's hard.
It's just like,
and then some of us, we get like, we have trauma from working with other people, you know what I'm saying? And it's like sometimes like, oh yeah, like we've been there, we've done that. But I think that like everybody is not the same, and you can't impress somebody else's past actions on somebody else's, you know what I'm saying, situation in the present. And I think that outside of that, like I do want to get like into like modeling more again. Like I used to model as well. Me and my fiance, we both model. And that's something like I wanted to get back into. And like I don't know, like I actually want to do like some acting shit as well. Like,
it's so crazy that you say that because I've been saying the same thing. Like I want to get into that too because like that's was like for season 2, y'all. I'm loading up season 2. You know, it's coming to the new year. We started in January, so it's about to come up on the new season. So one of my ideas is to like for 2025 is to start doing skits and like little short films, but to use like artists from the city that want to get into acting. Real up and coming actors, you know, out of Chicago, and like even influencers to like do like little scenes or little roles.
Yeah, that's dope.
You know, I don't know if I know you don't listen to mainstream music, but you know who Eleni Choppa is? NLE.
Yeah.
So he did like a little movie called The Wash. He always do like a little couple like small films. He did one last year for Halloween or some shit too. And they always be like good, but like do some shit like that. But like, you know, I come up with like the story and shit like that or whatever. Yeah. But like shit like that, he has like all like the popular artists or like influencers and shit. Yeah. And I feel like shit. Chicago would be cool.
That'll be. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that'll be busted.
I definitely lock in with you if you want to start doing that shit. But yeah, like that's one thing like I'm trying to do for 2025 and start putting shit together. You know, I got the cameras and shit.
Yeah, you could definitely do something.
You probably get some other cameraman locked in that want to, you know,
I know
do
some
it.
People. Just like, hey, hit me. Hey, after this, we go.
For sure, we gonna lock in. But that's great. But so I'm definitely gonna hit you up. But yeah, actor, that's just another form of like getting yourself out there type shit. Yeah. Because like, it show your personality. It helps to show the artist, the artist or whatever you selling, like your personality. In a way, I guess. But tell them where they can follow your entertainment.
Well, y'all can follow me on Instagram at official.reverb. You can follow Born From a Boombox at you can follow it at Born From a Boombox _ENT. You can find me on all platforms as Reverb, REVERB. And yeah, that's where you find me. Bird to action.
For sure, man. Y'all go and lock in with him. He got work coming in 2025, so stay tuned for that. You got any showcases you got coming up or no?
I actually might chill on the showcase. I might pop out and do an open mic if y'all want an open mic. But like outside of that, man, like I'm chilling right now. I'm just preparing for 2025, so we can
get ready for prepare for the project. Hell yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. Y'all heard him. We gonna get into his performance. It may be an exclusive. I don't know, y'all. Or it may be something new, or it may be, you know, something out of his catalog. So we gonna see. But y'all stay tuned for that. Y'all lock in with him. Follow him on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at @IM_Cujo Hendrix and the podcast channel at InDaCut Podcast _ Y'all go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share this video, man. Keep supporting. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. And let's get into his performance. Let's go.